Hi everyone, my name is Alex. Today I'm going to be trying the Supergoop Glow Screen Soft Radiance Drops Mineral SPF 40. This product retails for $40. Let's have another chance with Supergoop and mineral sunscreens. I feel like that's just a sore subject from the last one that I tried. Their unseen mineral sunscreen was not unseen whatsoever. I don't even know why they released that product. Anyway, I have so much hatred towards that. I am so glad to see a new mineral formulation from Supergoop. I'm really hoping it will work for me because the last one was scary, to say the least. But anyway, this is supposed to be a slightly tinted, lightweight. When I hear drops, I think it's going to be more fast absorbing and lightweight. They do have different shades of this, but I do notice they are not marketing this towards deeper skin tones, at least from the marketing campaigns that I am seeing. So I do want to just put out there, it is my personal recommendation to follow creators that look like you who are trying out this product to get an accurate depiction of how the product will perform on your skin tone. I am very obviously able to get away with a lot of mineral formulations. Not their last one, but some of them. This product is vegan, cruelty-free, fragrance-free, alcohol-free, and comes in recyclable packaging. They use a zinc oxide concentration in this. To check out the full ingredient list, make sure you click the link in the description, go to their website. I've also left the full ingredients in the description as well. Big things I'm going to be looking for. There's a couple of ingredients in here that have been hit or miss on my acne, so I want to see if it causes any breakouts. I also want to see how this product feels on the skin. Does it leave a white cast on me? As for anything else, I'll be continuing to check in. So I will see you all in the next check-in. I'm here to give you all a quick check-in and also my first impression with this product. Let's give Supergoop mineral sunscreens another chance. That is the moral of this story, going into it with an open mind. I've not felt this product yet. I have been hesitant to feel this product because I am just not a fan of Supergoop mineral sunscreens, but here we go. Let's try this out. I did get the Sunrise shade, which was the lightest of the two. That actually wow. That feels very lightweight and it blended in almost immediately. Wow. Okay, I will give them this. I will be patient with them. This formulation, I'm not sure. There's a couple of ingredients I'm looking out for to see if it causes acne. I am going to use a 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, here's where the truth comes out. Use a 1/4 teaspoon of this. Okay. Okay, why is it looking like a second skin for me? I may be eating my words later when I'm watching this back. I've been so humbled by these sunscreen reviews because I'll be like, oh, this looks great. And then I'll watch it back and I'll be like, hang on, but it looks like a second skin on me, at least. Now, please follow creators that look like you to get an accurate depiction of this, because this is something I have been able to get away with a lot of mineral formulations that I haven't. And honestly, if you're wanting my recommendation on this sunscreen from Supergoop, their protectant is amazing. And I've seen creators talking about that shade range, but this is looking great. This is looking really like second skin on me. Extremely dewy, but lightweight. It's definitely hydrating. You get that heavier finish because it is a mineral formulation. I'm not experiencing stinging around the eyes, but I mean, pilling is something I'm a little worried about. None so far, but we'll definitely keep that in mind. This blended in like a second skin for me. Like this is an American formulation I could actually see myself enjoying. Kind of rare, impressive that this is looking like that. But yeah, okay, great first impression with this product. If it doesn't break me out, I would say this is a sunscreen to look out for because at least on me, it looks great. But I'm going to continue using it, seeing what else I notice, and then I'll check in again. I'm about to give you all my final thoughts on this sunscreen. I was blown away by how impressed I was with this formula. So as you have known, I am a hater of Supergoop mineral sunscreens, specifically their unseen mineral sunscreen. I hope that product is no longer on the market. Didn't see a point for it. This product, however, was a beautiful take on a mineral sunscreen. Specifically, I feel like this is targeted for light to medium skin tones with the tints that they released with this product. I would want to see the deeper shade on deeper skin tones to see if it would be a universal formula. But honestly, I haven't seen all the marketing for this product, but it doesn't look like they're marketing it towards deeper skin tones. So I'm not sure, I can't speak on that. Personally myself though, I was blown away by the finish of this sunscreen. It left a really great perfected look to the skin, and it was very lightweight as well. Didn't add too much moisture to my skin, didn't add too much of a heavy layer like some mineral sunscreens do. Definitely was about mid-weight though. It didn't feel like it dried down matte, but it wasn't overly dewy, just kind of a perfect middle ground sunscreen, maybe more dewy leaning, and that's usually what I look for in a sunscreen, so that's why I did enjoy this product. It checks off all of the boxes for the finishes I look for in a sunscreen, meaning it is slightly moisturizing, isn't matte, but it is lightweight and practically leaves no finish on the skin, wasn't tacky to the touch, but it had a nice lightweight feel to it that I feel like makes it stand out from some other mineral formulas on the market. I mean, and the tint was nice as well. It left a nice perfected look to the skin. I did reapply with this product and it wasn't an issue, so I do feel like you are getting the maximum protection out of it. This is very picky, but I do wish, because I feel like it is more a summer style product, do wish it was water resistant, but I know that sometimes adds some heaviness and some uncomfortable feelings to sunscreens. If they are able to do that in the future, that would be really cool, because I did notice this felt like a sunscreen I'm gonna really enjoy in the summer because of how lightweight it is, and often drop style sunscreens are more intended for summertime use, and usually that implies sweating and wearing it in every element. So that is my only complaint with this product. Overall though, not that big of a deal. The only other complaint is the price point. Here's the thing, I can't think of a tinted sunscreen off the top of my head except for the Live tinted sunscreen. That definitely is completely different texture wise, more of a cream texture, more of a heavy foundation look. Well, this was more of just a perfected skin look, but it is a little bit more lower on the price scale than this. I haven't seen many tinted sunscreens, at least that I can think of, 100% mineral that are like this. For that reason, I would recommend it. Little bit of a steep price point though for a sunscreen. I personally only use it on the days where I want a little bit of a perfected look with my sunscreen. If I'm just taking it easy or not really doing much, then I didn't use this sunscreen to kind of try to prevent extra use of it because it is more expensive. The only reason I would recommend going for this is if you're looking for a lighter weight mineral option and you feel like the shades will work for you, because I do feel like they are lighter on the scale and I feel like they are intended for fair to medium skin tones. That would be the only reason I would recommend branching off from a sunscreen that you love. Ultimately, it gave a nice, beautiful, perfected look. I haven't seen a sunscreen like this, and it didn't sting around my eyes, didn't cause any patchiness or pilling, which was a huge thing that I've experienced with some mineral tinted formulas before, and it wasn't drying, wasn't matte, and it left a nice hydrated finish without causing acne and without causing breakouts. That was a huge deal for me as well. Ingredients in here I was iffy about. I think the light watery texture or something with the formula. Been hit or miss with some of the ingredients in here, so there was definitely something that worked for me that may not work for everybody, but I was glad it worked for my acne prone skin. So with that being said, I would recommend this product if you are looking for a lighter weight mineral sunscreen drop like finish. But don't branch off from your mineral sunscreen if it is more budget friendly or if it works for you. I don't really see much of a point in trying out this product unless you're just looking for a lighter weight option. That's who I feel like would really benefit from this product. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more like this, make sure you subscribe because I post new videos every week, and I will see you all in the next review.